What should you do if you overeat? Happy Thanksgiving, everyone, and welcome back to LiveLeanTV for Women. How fitting is it that we have a video about overeating on the National Day of Overeating? I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely love Thanksgiving. I'm really looking forward to feasting tonight, eating a huge plate of delicious foods, and then popping my button open so I can make room for pie. And I'm not kidding, I'm being very real about this. Yes, I do plan to overeat on holidays like this, and I'm gonna tell you some secrets on how I can do that and still live the lean lifestyle. Stay tuned. And yeah, I'm being real about that. I'm not pulling your leg. I actually am going to overeat tonight, and I'm gonna enjoy it. If you are currently freaking out over Thanksgiving or about overeating one meal every once in a while, then this video is especially for you. So we're gonna start off today's video with a pop quiz because I wanna know, what do most people think they should do when they overeat? So I'm gonna give you 3 options. I want you to pause the video, go down and comment below on which of the answers you think is the correct thing to do after you overeat. Okay, so option A is to completely undereat the next day. So either starve yourself, have like little to no calories the next day, like say the day after Thanksgiving. Should you just forget food because you had enough the day before? Option B is, should you over-exercise? So should you then go on a workout rampage and just burn all the calories and do 4 times as many workouts as you normally do on the day after you overate? And option C is, should you just give up on your fat loss goal because you freaking suck at it and you might as well not try anyways if this keeps on happening? All right, guys, answers down below and then come back. Okay, so you got your answer down below. Now I'm gonna give you my answer. Sorry, I'm being a little sneaky, but yeah, my answer is none of the above. Absolutely none of the above. You should not starve yourself, over-exercise and punish yourself with exercise, or give up completely on your fat loss goals and forget about living lean just because of one meal or even a whole day of overeating. First of all, you don't suck at anything. Overeating is a part of being human. It's normal. We all do it. And even though there's this stigma out there that people who are lean or thin are perfect little robots who don't even like pie anyway and could care less about food, totally absurd and wrong. I love food. Every single human being on this planet freaking loves food and loves eating. That feeling of being full and being truly satisfied is the best feeling ever, and it has really nothing to do with whether you succeed in fat loss or not. In fact, as you guys probably know, we recommend a once per week cheat meal, which is kind of like a large and not so healthy meal. Ours is usually pizza, and we do this once every week as a strategy to keep us focused on our live lean lifestyle the other 6.5 days of the week. So today is Thanksgiving, instead of having our normal pizza like we would do once a week, we're gonna have a nice hearty plate of turkey and mashed potatoes and all of the Thanksgiving fixins, and that is gonna be considered our cheat meal, and there is absolutely no guilt, no regret, and no making up for it later. So after you overeat, do you need to just not eat for a while to make up for it? Because you know that feeling when you're overly full, you're I'm never gonna eat again. No, you're gonna be hungry probably within a few hours. So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna deprive yourself of food and just put a padlock on the fridge and not let yourself have anything for the next 24 hours? No, you need to get back on your live lean lifestyle as soon as possible. That means at the next regular meal time, say it's breakfast, have what you would normally have in your normal portion size. If you're not feeling as hungry, which you're probably not because you may still have food digesting in your system, you can have half of your normal portion size. But the key here is don't have nothing. You need to still eat, you need to still fuel your body and get yourself back on track as soon as possible. So instead of swaying way to the left, you need to go right for the middle and get back on track with your goals. There's no such thing as a makeup, and you cannot affect the past. The only thing you can affect is the future. And if you affect the future by completely undereating and starving yourself, you can bet that the next future after that is gonna be another binge or overeat meal, because by the time you actually do finally crack down and eat something, you're gonna be ravenously hungry and not be able to control your appetite. So really the best thing you can do is forget about the overeating and just just resume business as usual. It will really mess up your metabolism if you're constantly on a binge and starve cycle yo-yo of like eat too much, eat too little, eat too much, eat too little. Don't do that to yourself. If you eat too much once in a while, that's okay, but just get back to normal the next day and continue at normal as long as you can. And so when it comes to extra exercise for burning off a little extra calorie burn, yeah, I'm okay with that. You can definitely like go for a jog outside, go for an extra hike, add a couple of extra exercises to your regular workout routine, but I'm saying you do not need to exercise until you puke. Do not punish yourself with exercise. You don't have to go exercise because you ate so many calories. You can if it makes you feel good and if you want to. You can absolutely exercise a little bit more if you want to and if it makes you feel good, but don't use exercise as a negative punishment, because then you're gonna kind of condition yourself to see exercise as a negative thing that you only have to do when you've been bad. We want you to have a positive relationship with exercise and see it as something that you do that adds to your life, that makes you feel better, that's enjoyable, and that you honestly do it for fun and because you truly want to, not because you feel like you have to. Be kind to yourself. There is no necessary punishment for occasional overeating. So to summarize, the LiveLean recommendation for what you need to do after you overeat, it's to forget about it. Move on with your life. Keep chugging along in the direction of your goals. You should get back to your normal eating, your normal workout schedule, and just, leave it there as a distant but enjoyable memory. And if you're not sure what or how much you should be eating on a regular basis and what your normal needs to be, then it's time that you check out our LiveLean 20 diet book. We put together 20 of our favorite meals that you can make in 20 minutes or less each, and they use a total of 20 ingredients only. So it makes your grocery shopping super easy. All the meals are really easy to cook. They're delicious. They mimic most people's favorite foods like burgers and pancakes and pasta. And all the macro and calorie information is included so you can eat intelligently and figure out how much of which foods you need to reach your LiveLean goals. So enjoy tonight's holiday, and I hope you guys will feast with confidence and just know that one bad meal doesn't break your fitness, just like one good meal doesn't make it either. It's about what you do most of the time. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. We have 4 new episodes per week on this channel. We love hearing your feedback, so comment again down below. I will see you guys at the next women's episode on Thursday. In the meantime, keep living lean. Today I have 4 tips that are going to help you with meal planning success.